Hi, it's Michael Senoff with Michael Senoff's HardToFindSeminars.com. In the next 2-hour interview, you're going to hear my friend and colleague Ben Settle grill me like no one else has ever grilled me before on all my secrets on how I make money doing audio interviews.
This is Ben Settle of BenSettle.com, and today I'm interviewing my friend and one of my personal marketing go-to guys, Michael Senoff, with HardToFindSeminars.com, about how to create your own high-ticket information product using audio interviews. Michael has created over 200 information products over the past few years, including one that sells for $5,970, and he did it without having to be an expert on the subject or spend a lot of time or resources. In fact, I've worked with Michael on several projects, and it never ceases to amaze me how he dashes out these high-quality and high-ticket products so fast. And best of all, he is also an expert at showing other people how to do the same thing. You don't need to be an expert at anything. You don't need any fancy speaking or editing skills, and you certainly don't need a lot of money or resources to do this. Just follow the recipe Michael is going to give you, and you'll have a product within just a few days, maybe even just a few hours, that you can start selling for $100, $500, $1,000 or more. I've seen him do it many, many times, and he's going to show us how to do it right now. So with that said, Michael, thank you for doing this, and how are you?
Ben, I'm doing good. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. It was very kind of you. I appreciate it.
Well, I've learned an awful lot from you about the subject, and I know a lot of people listening to this are looking for good ways to get started. And maybe they have an e-book or just an idea, and they would love to just have a product created where they can start selling it and making some good money, but they don't know where to begin.
Well, sometimes it takes people a little time to get going, and I'll use you as a perfect example. We've been talking about this stuff for probably 3 or 4 years now, and I'm proud of you, Ben, because you are finally doing it. I think you're probably kicking yourself. You wish you had been doing this 2 or 3 years ago, because you would have a mountain of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no question. It's exciting. You start doing it, and you start seeing results, and oh my God, no wonder Michael's been doing this for so long.
Well, hopefully we can show your listeners how easy it is and some of the magic that happens by starting to do audio interviews and using audio to sell and market.
You know what? I'm going to challenge you on something here, because you make a pretty big claim on your site that you can show people how to turn a $28 book into a $3,900 product. Now, how do you do that, and what is that all about?
There is a lot to it, but I'll give you a simplified version. I think the best way to do it is to use an example of how I've done this in the form of a story. And I'll talk about one of my high-end selling products, and it's called the HMA Marketing Consulting System. This is a home study training where we train people to become marketing consultants. We have consultants all over the world who have bought into this home study system. I started marketing it in the end of 2004, and every year we're generating more and more sales all automatically. Now, there was a lot of work at the very beginning, a lot of audio interviews, but the main outline of this HMA marketing system was in the form of a book that sold on Amazon for about $10. And I found a marketing expert who wrote this book. Just like there's millions of experts who have tremendous expertise, and because they're not as educated as you or I about direct marketing and the information product industry and this kind of niche that anyone listening is so lucky to be involved in, because 99.9% of the population have no idea about. So they go the traditional route, and experts believe that the very first thing they need to do is to put all their knowledge into a book, and that's what most people do. Well, you can go to any expert, just like I found this expert who had this book, and I approached him and I said, how would you like to take that book and let's turn it into a marketing consulting system? Now, I do want to add that he had already turned his book into a system of videos that he was training people to do marketing consulting, but he had no online presence. So he had a book and he had a set of videos, and he was putting people through a training. But when I contacted him, he was doing nothing with that. So when I approached him, I said, I will do all the marketing, and I'll take your fundamental ideas on marketing consulting, and I would like to use audio interviews with you and use the marketing that I know how to do to build the value of this book, to increase it into an information product that can be delivered both online and in physical form. And that is what I have and have been marketing for the last 3 years, called the HMA Marketing Consulting System.
Okay, Michael, what is it that you did first, and how did you come up with the outline for the HMA system?
So in a nutshell, first I negotiated a deal. I told him I was going to do all the marketing using my skills to do audio interviews, and he agreed. And then the very first thing I did is I said, let's do an interview. So I took his outline of his book, and we did an audio interview, and I turned the outline in the chapters of his book into questions, and I simply asked him the questions, sat back, listened. I recorded the interviews digitally, and that was the start of me increasing the value of that $28 book. Now, over the years, I've still been working on doing more audio interviews on the subject, building more and more value. I talk about the more you talk, the more you make. The more audio interviews you have, the more information you have on the subject, the more valuable it becomes. And we'll talk about why this is in some of the other questions. But in essence, you can find any expert who has a book. You can look at the outline of that book. You can take the outline or subjects in the index, turn them into forms of questions, simply invite them to do an interview, or if you've negotiated a deal with them where they understand that you are going to interview them and take their knowledge that they've put into that book or any other knowledge that they have, and you simply start interviewing. You simply start asking questions and canning and cloning it, and that's a term from the late, great Gary Halbert. You've got to capture that interview, that audio, that words into a recording, whether it's on one of those old cassette tape recorders or a digital recorder today that you can pick up at Radio Shack for $50. And once you have that raw material in the film industry, that tape that they would call it, you've got gold, because you can take that information and you could start polishing it. You could start editing it if you choose. You could start packaging it. You could start turning it into transcripts. You could take that raw content and build value with it. So that's in a nutshell what I've done with the HMA system, and we'll probably talk more about that in detail.
Now, you talk a lot about audio. Why not video or text or something else? What makes audio the best format for doing this?
You know, when I interviewed Vic Conant from Nightingale Conant, he's the son of the founder of Nightingale Conant, the largest distributor and publisher of audio information products. And in the interview, he talks about how audio is so forgiving, because you can listen to something and you can press the rewind button and listen to it again.
Can we play a short clip of that audio interview you did with Vic Conant?
Sure, we'll do that. Here it comes. Hi, it's Michael Senoff from Michael Senoff's HardToFindSeminars.com. You're in for a treat. I had the pleasure of interviewing Vic Conant, president of Nightingale Conant. Nightingale Conant is the world's largest producer and publisher of personal development products. For over 45 years, they've been bringing people the information, skills, and motivation they need to create the life of their dreams. The difference between radio and TV, obviously you're in a mainly audio-only market. What kind of advantages do you see for marketing your audio as compared to a visual medium, more like videos and TV?
We've experimented a lot with video. We certainly have videos, but for our audience, who tend to be people on the go and people in their cars a lot, and they just tend to not want to take the time to sit down and watch a video. The audio medium is just so convenient. It's so easy to use. And when you can't sit down and read a book, or you can't sit down and watch a video, and when you're on the move or exercising or in your car or doing housework, there's so many places you can have a headset in your Walkman, or in your car you can just put it in your CD player, and it's so convenient to be able to listen, and as we say, when your hands are busy but your mind isn't. And they also have the great advantage, unlike a book, which most people are lucky if they ever read a great book, and the chances of rereading it are very unlikely. A lot of people get into the audio listening process and find that it's very valuable to have the opportunity to replay an idea that they just heard, or actually replay the whole message over and over. We have customers who have listened to Lead the Field from Earl Nightingale, I don't want to say hundreds of times, but there are people who've reported hundreds of times, or they actually wear out the program and buy another one. That's unusual, but it does lend itself to re-listening, and we do need reminding. The great benefit of our minds is that we forget. We forget our failures when we have something that's very embarrassing that's happened to us, and we think we're going to die. And a month or two later, it's gone from our minds. So that's a positive, but when we come up with an idea that really positively changes us, and we want to remember that idea, we tend to also forget that. And so these messages are easily re-listened to, where a person can remind themselves.
Now that is wild.
but it just shows you if someone is interested in something and you're giving some value, delivering it through an audio, and especially through an audio interview, is the easiest way to get it in their head. And let me tell you, marketing is about getting your information inside the mind of your prospect. It's about mind share, and delivering it through audio in a convenient way for your listener that makes his life easy and convenient, where he can still do other things. You're going to have a better chance of getting your information, your sales pitch, your ideas in his head. I started with audio because I'm not really that technical of a guy. In my mind, if I was going to be doing video, and you're doing interviews with video, you need camera equipment, you need to go on location, you need to have a lot more skill in the editing process. It was just way out of my league technically. I didn't even consider it because there was no way I was willing to work that hard to do video production. And there's also some other reasons. Recording audio is easy. All you need is your digital recorder and your little device that you get from Radio Shack. And just like we've done today, before we started talking, I know you're recording digitally, Ben. All you have to do is press that button that says record. And I've done the same thing. I'm looking at my Sony little digital recorder that I picked up years ago for under $100 from Circuit City, and this is my workhorse. This is really when I started kicking butt with my audio recordings, because before I realized that these little devices were out there, I was using a piece of software online that was a lot more inferior. If anyone's listened to some of the earlier recordings on my site, you can hear the difference in the quality, and there were problems with that. I didn't have a reliable way to record interviews by phone, and there's an interview with a guy named Jason Ryan Isaacson who interviewed me, and I have to thank him because he's the one who turned me on to this, and that really freed me up for doing audio interviews without any hassle and without any problems. Also, audio is a lot more natural. It's me and you talking on the phone, you're asking me questions, I'm answering them, and this is the natural state of conversation. With video, there's a lot more production, a lot more scripting, a lot more storyboards. It's not as easy. The interview style is proven to work since the beginning of TV. You know, Eugene Schwartz talks about one of the very first infomercials probably ever done was called The Piano Man. It was actually a video infomercial, but it was in the interview style. Look at Oprah Winfrey. Look at all the top leading interviewers out there. It's interview style. And the reason I think is because it's normal conversation. It's what we've grown up with, listening to our parents or our brothers and sisters or people talking. It's not out of the ordinary, so it doesn't come across pushy or salesy. It's just what we're used to, that natural conversation. And it's a great way to sell and a great way to deliver information. Another wonderful reason with digital audio is it's mobile. And I wouldn't probably say this 5 years ago, but think about it now. You see the commercials, you see all the digital devices, the PDAs, the cell phones, the iPod Nano, and the MP3 players. These devices are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Now with downloadable audio and MP3 files and the ability to deliver them to your market as simply as downloading it from the internet, you have a better outlet for distributing your audio. And audio can be listened to while you're multitasking, while you're exercising, while you're sitting at your desk working. So I believe it gets more listenership than a video would, because video, you have to have your eyeballs on the screen and your ears engaged, and you can't multitask and do that. You have to have all your attention. Audio can be turned into a CD that can be played in the car, and you could have someone's full attention and have them listening on CD. These are a couple of the other advantages as well. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com, and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.